Today I'm going to be sharing my 2018 planner setup. I honestly thought I'd be going into the new year in my Filofax Notebook, using it as a bullet journal type thing. And then during December I got the urge to go back into a personal sized planner, and now we are here and I have my new 2018 planner. If you can hear Bonnie below my desk chewing on her chew, I'm very sorry, but it beats her chewing on the crinkly thing that she was chewing on before, which was incredibly loud. But yeah, if you've been subscribed to my channel for a little while now, you'll know that I have quite a few personal size planners to choose from. I was gonna go into my nude original that I have, but I decided to go into the blue one instead. So for this planner, I have a mixture of old dividers, old inserts, new inserts, and I'm just going to show you what I am planning to plan with for 2018. One thing I will say before I start is that the Filofax notebook I was using, oh my goodness, I don't think I would have been able to set this up as easy as I did if I hadn't have used that. I don't regret using that as a planner one bit. It was so handy to figure out what I actually wanted to use in a planner. Before I used the notebook, I was always setting up my planners, my ring bound planners, with the weekly and monthly at the front, and then everything else like work-wise and stuff would be at the back, and it just didn't work for me because I would not prioritize them. But now I have all of my work stuff at the front and I have my weekly and monthly plans at the back. So in here, one thing I love about the originals is there's not a ton of pockets to fill. I don't tend to carry stuff about with me that much at all. I don't use the pockets practically, I use them decoratively. So if I don't have any pockets in a planner, it doesn't bother me. I just put a couple of my business cards in this bit, and I have a magnetic clip from Filofabulous. I'll leave links and everything below, as always with these videos, to anything I've mentioned. At the front I have a little journaling card, and on here there is 1 to 31, so if I want to do a no spend, if I want to track a habit, it's here. I just stick a little sticker over it, or cross it off with a marker, and I can reuse that as and when I want to. My dividers I made myself. I used some Do Crafts papers. They have a really nice watercolour collection. At the front I have MyGreenCow, and then I have shops, then I have notes, then I have weekly and monthly. So I have decided this time round to put all of my work stuff at the front, and at the back I have like the main planner section. This is because in a day I look at my work to-do lists and my work plans and stuff a lot more than my day-to-day plans. Like, that's for appointments and if I'm meeting someone, or I don't know, nothing work related. These are more for if anyone says, are you doing something this day, and I can easily check it. So I don't tend to use those every single day. These are the ones I use every single day. So in my MyGreenCow section I just have plain-ish paper. It's actually paper that came in, I think it came in the welcome pack for Cam's PlannerCon last year. So I have a load of that in there. I've obviously covered up things that I don't need to share. I have a little quote card which is from Kikki-k, and the shop section I have, again, plain paper, note paper. I don't have anything in here just yet, and I also have some sticky notes stuck to here as well. Note section, again, I have some sticky notes, I have a little quote card, and I have a load of to-do lists paper which is from Paperchase. I've set them up all very simple and all very similar, because I don't need much more in there other than plain paper to scribble down notes, scribble down thoughts. Anything I want to do with the shops or MyGreenCow in the future, I can scribble it down in here and it's all somewhere safe. The notes section is a running to-do list, so this is anything I need to do, anything I want to do, I will pop it down here, and then as I go I'll cross it off. For my weekly plans I decided to buy some new inserts. I had been using the ones from Just So Stationery, but they are no longer running. The shop isn't running anymore. I love those inserts. That was my favourite insert shop ever, so I'm really sad that it's not a shop anymore. But I ended up finding this shop, which is called Wellies and Lemonade. Their website is www.welliesandlemonade.com. They had a really nice, simplistic layout that I loved. So here is a blank one. It has Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. At the top of each day there's a greyed out box which is for like an important thing on that day, or if there's an event going on. For example, on the first week I popped New Year's Day in there, and then the date of each day is in a little pink banner. The only thing thing I was a little bit disappointed with these inserts is the colour of the pink isn't as bright and it doesn't stand out as much as it does on the photos. And I think it's because the actual paper isn't a pure white. I don't know how well this will show up on camera, but if I compare it to the Just So Stationery paper, granted her paper was amazing quality. This paper has kind of like a grey tinge to it. It's not going to put me off using the inserts, mainly because I've bought a year of them now, so these are my inserts, I'm going to have to deal with it. I think I was just so used to obviously seeing my plans on this very white paper. When I got these, and obviously the pink isn't as bright, it kind of emphasised that the paper wasn't a pure white colour. So yeah, that's the only like pet peeve I suppose I have with them. But other than that, I love the layout. The shop owner was absolutely lovely. She has so many really nice designs on her shop for inserts. She did send me a little extra package with some of the other inserts she has to try out. So this is a daily planner. This one is today's notes, savings, to-do list, meal planning, habit tracker, which I love this one. I was going to get some of these, but I had a budget to go on and I could not afford a load of habit trackers as well. Expense tracker, meeting notes, assignment planner, Bible study, the passwords, and contact book. So yeah, she does have a massive range of inserts available in her shop and they are really nicely designed. I only have up to May in here because the rest didn't fit. I have my little happily ever after thing with Jack and our house on, and I feel like I should update this and add Bonnie in there too. But yeah, that's just a little piece of ephemera I decorated and laminated and popped it in here, so I've got it in my planner. The monthly tab, I have my monthly dividers, which are from Leafy Lane Designs. These are beautiful. If you've not seen these before, they all have different images on and they kind of like relate to the time of year. So obviously the December one is more Christmassy and the August one is more summertime themed. I also got monthly inserts from Wellies and Lemonade. The only thing I didn't realise about these is they're printed back to back, so February is on the back of January, so if I'm using it with my dividers I am going to have to constantly move like one insert into the next divider. So when I'm done with January I'm going to have to move February over, when I'm done with February I'm going to have to move March over, and so on, which isn't a massive thing, it's totally fine. But yeah, I wish I'd realised it before, but I'm only really planning on using it for big events and stuff. So that's my little monthly section. And then at the back I have a little pocket which again is from Kikki-k. And in here I have a few different size sticky notes. I have taken out the notebook from the back of here, and I also don't have a pen in here because when I did have a pen in here it squished my middle divider. So my notes divider has a very slight angle to it now because my pen squished it. So yeah, no pen in my planner this time, but that's fine because I always have a pen in my bag or on my desk. So that is my 2018 planner. I'm kind of intrigued to see how long I will stay in here. I might change the actual planner for something else, but the insides, I feel like I've found my system. As always, if you have any questions then let me know below and I will get back to you. Be sure to check out the description for links to anything that I've mentioned in this video. Thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you in my next video.